Yes.
Hello, and welcome to the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm your girl Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. Purr. And you know what I love more than anything else is my cup mug. And you can get your cup mug at lanagcreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And we do ship internationally and domestically, so there are no excuses unless you live in Brazil, because apparently,
Girl.
girl, I don't even know what to tell you. Customs don't like me. Customs don't like us over here in the US, and I get it. I understand it. Don't worry about it. One day we'll figure it out. But everybody else, get your cup mug. Period. Thank you.
And hi, I'm River, your Brazilian correspondent here on the cup. But you know what? It's not about us today. It's not about us. Nobody cares about us today. No.
No, because
It's not why we're
y'all,
here.
we're not here for us, because you know why we're here and you see why we're here. We are here with the beautiful and the talented and the wonderful and amazing Mercedes Vulcão is in the
Hi,
Yeah.
building,
girl.
y'all.
Yes.
Woo!
How are you, girls? And let's make things clear. We are here for you too as well because you're
Oh,
amazing.
thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. I mean, we're fine, but we are so excited to have you here, even though we're
Thank you.
sad to have you here, because that means,
Oh,
So
because
soon.
so
Yeah.
because I will tell you, for me personally, Mercedes, you were such a delight. You were so
oh,
refreshing on the show, and
thank
a
you.
lot of people would like to take it like, oh, well, she didn't do it. We didn't see. No, it was so refreshing to see you. You smiled all the time. You were so
Thank
nice
you.
and so kind. I enjoyed watching you. It made my experience so much nicer.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate those words because it's really good to know how our show is getting to people for people who doesn't speak Portuguese, like because there are these cultural differences. Like
Hmm.
we watch Drag Race from USA, and we understand a lot of things because most of us understand the expressions and everything. But I'll always keep asking myself this question: like, how would it be to watch Drag Race Brazil without speaking Portuguese, like, and to understand the jokes and everything? So it's really good to get this feedback from you. Like, it's really amazing. Thank you.
I have to say, we have really, really relied on River a lot this season. It's been such an honor, and like we love River so much because we the first season we watched Brazil, loved it. Maybe it was some things that went over our heads because we didn't have a Brazilian correspondent, but
Some
still
things.
enjoyed.
I'm just kidding.
Many, a lot of things went over our heads, and we didn't understand it, and but still enjoyed it. Now, if we don't understand it, we be like, River, what does this mean? And River tells us what it means. Like, now I get it. Now I laugh. Like, it might take me a minute.
Amazing.
I might not laugh as I watch it, but I laugh when River tells me what it means. I'm like,
Amazing.
now
Aha,
it's funny.
that's
It's funny to
funny.
me. That's funny to me. So I love that. So we are blessed here at the Cup to have a Brazilian correspondent to help us out with everything. But regardless of all the other things, y'all have just been eating up this season. This season has been,
Everyone is so good.
everyone is eating up this season. So good.
Yeah, I have to admit, like when I was there, when I looked around at first, I looked around and I said, okay, this is gonna be tough. Like those girls, they're not playing. It, and when I said like in the last episode I was in, that it was such an honor to be there with them. I meant it because they're all so talented and so great. Like we're doing such a huge season, and I'm really proud to be part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, and you are such a good part of it. Like you were so sweet, but then also like making dirty jokes at the same time. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm living.
I
I
know.
love it. Yes, I love it.
But yeah, like I'm that person. Like sometimes I get dirty,
Don't we all sometimes?
I mean, every now and again, it's okay. We love it. So,
Yeah.
I have to ask you, what inspired you to start doing drag after 10 years of being in theater?
Actually, I was in theater, I believe, more than 10 years before doing drag, because I started doing theater in 1999,
Mm,
when I was like a child, basically. And I started doing drag in 2015, which like 15, 16 years after doing theater. So what motivated me was the fact that I was doing theater. I was professional in theater already. I had a degree in a theater college, um, but I always felt that something was missing.
mm,
Um, I didn't know what yet. I didn't know what exactly was missing, but there was something that was not uh, in place, you know. Um, I was always doing work for other people,
mm,
like working other people projects, and I felt that my voice was missing. So when I decided to do drag was basically that moment in which I understood that that was me speaking for myself. So I was a really fan of Almodovar's movies. Um, a great filmmaker from Spain. His universe and all those characters, those queer characters, and all the women, the female characters as well. That in his universe. Uh, that was really a reference for me. So I started doing drag. When I started doing drag, I started thinking about this universe,
mm.
thinking about this universe that I wanted to put in place. Um, so and I believe that started as I started doing drag. I understood quickly that my place in drag was not the bars and the nightclubs and everything. My place was the theater because that's where I came from, and I started doing like more and more drag in theater. I gathered a lot of other drag queens from theater as well. We started doing our own plays, and, and we started this movement in São Paulo, which is the city I live.
Mm,
So this is basically the my path until getting in drag.
love that.
So I love that. I mean, theater and drag are kind of they walk together a
Yeah,
Yeah,
lot,
they
so
do.
it makes sense, right?
yeah, they're
Uh,
sisters.
Yeah. Well,
Absolutely.
hearing you say that you started in theater in 1999 and you were a kid, I was like, "Ooh, I was graduated high school by then. I was in college. I was 21 by then. Ooh, I'm so old, but I love it."
Uh, yeah, I was kid, but kind of like 11 years old. Is it
Oh,
kid or
yeah.
kind of? Yeah.
Yeah. So you did.
I just got old in that moment. I was like, "Oh, yep, I'm old." But
I
it's
felt that one.
okay. So,
So you mentioned that Almodovar was one of your biggest references. Do you have any
Yeah.
other big references and inspirations for Mercedes, like maybe in theater or like musicals or anything pop
Um,
culture?
yeah, but I wouldn't say like my drag is based on pop culture specifically because I believe my drag is a little bit indie, you know, like indie culture. So I have a lot of references. I do love Brazilian singers, the Brazilian divas.
mhm.
Uh, Specifically Elisa Regina, which I brought to the runway. I love her. I love her, all her work and all of her personality and everything. I love everything about her. Um, And there is something that I get with my drag queen, which is our Latino culture, our Latin culture. Uh, all of those women, all of those queer culture. When we talk about, for example, Zicroquettes
Yeah.
from Brazil, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if Lana is aware of Zicroquettes. It's a
Chanel did
great
mention something about it before.
Yeah, I heard
Yes.
of it.
cool. Yeah, that's such a great reference from Brazil from the 70s. In the middle of the dictatorship, a bunch of queer people doing queer stuff in theater. They were really, really like revolutionary. Um, so they are big references for me, among others. Yeah.
Love
I
that. I love that, honestly. So, okay. What is your dream role to do, in or out of drag? What is the role that you like? Oh, if I could get a chance to play that, I would do it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. There is. I'm part of a group of drag queens in theater.
Hmm.
Recently we've done a play from Shakespeare, King Lear from Shakespeare.
Hmm.
There is another play from Shakespeare that I would love to do, and a character specifically, which is Lady Macbeth.
Yes, love Lady
Uh,
Macbeth. Oh, love Lady
Oh, I
Macbeth.
love the character. Like she is a delight. She's so evil. She's so
Yes.
amazing. All of those her speeches are amazing.
Yes.
So yeah, I would do her.
Oh, I would love to.
love
Oh, I
that.
love Lady Macbeth. I think that is my favorite Shakespeare play. Shakespeare play is Lady Macbeth.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, love that.
Um, so let's get into the season. Because you started the season making a lot of noise as being the first meme of the season. So how did it feel to become the first meme after being accidentally, I hope, removed from the promo?
I don't know. Maybe it's like destiny. That the destiny of a clown is to become a meme of a season. I didn't even start saying anything. I didn't even start doing anything, and I started invisible. That was really fun, actually. I had a lot of fun about it. Because a lot of girl, and I believe I was the right person for that to happen because other girls could be like offended or could be
Hmm.
sad that it happened. I laughed a lot because I was like, no, there's no way that I was the one who they who was like who received this gift. Like
The
I was
chosen
the
one.
one, the
Yes.
chosen one. I was the chosen one.
Hmm.
Um, I laughed because Twitter was like insane that day. People were like laughing, making a lot of jokes. They released like a promo picture without me. Wrote like Mercedes Vulcão from Drag Race Brasil, like just
And just
nothing in the
empty.
picture, just empty. And then they announced Drag Race France All Stars, and someone took the background of Drag Race France All Stars empty, and they wrote Mercedes
Mercedes
Vulcão
for
from Drag Race All Stars. Like,
Love
and
it.
I was like, okay, I just became like the multiverse, the antimatter of Jujubee.
yes.
Yes.
The
Yes.
antimatter, because she is in every single promo.
And
I'm absent of every single promo.
Yes. The complete opposite.
you are
The,
the complete
the,
antiverse of
and,
me.
yeah,
Oh,
antimatter.
antimatter of the
Mercedes, when I
multiverse.
when I saw the comparisons and the memes of comparing you to Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc., I died. I screamed. We were having so much fun before the season even started. I live.
I when that happened, I just knew this was gonna be something else. This was gonna be a special season because of everything that happened before. It was like the anticipation is only making this season so much better because it was. I'm like, how do you forget a whole person off a promo? Like, what? It's crazy. What is going on in Brazil right now? I loved it. I loved it. I loved how you
Uh,
handled it. I loved how you took it
uh,
and ran with it. And
Yes.
now it's like, here you talk about you going to be invisible. Like
yeah.
I live. I
What better way to
live
And
for
start
then,
the
it.
season? Honestly.
and then I started using it in other things. Like there is a show that happens here, Gongada Drag,
Hmm.
which is roasting, a
Hmm.
show of a drag is doing roasting. Um, they invited me to the show, and when they started announcing the show, they didn't put me in the flyer on purpose. They just put my name in there, like, and the audience, like, the guys went crazy about it.
I love it.
So yeah,
Branding.
everything
I
I
mean,
could.
you got to do your branding.
You got a
Yeah,
brand.
I gotta do my breathing. Yeah.
Love it. I love it. I think that is hilarious, and I love everything.
I gotta do my branding.
Wait, Mercedes is here. Maybe not.
only smart people can see her.
Oh, I wish we did that in the promo. I wish we would have did that in the promo. You just not been
Yeah.
there. Well, we might have to redo the promo before you leave. I don't know. It
Yeah.
gotta be the
We can
third.
make it. We can
We have,
remake it.
yeah, we'll do two promos. We'll have two different promos to go out. I love it.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. So let's talk about the show a
Yay.
little bit more. Let's talk about the show. Were you familiar? Who were you familiar with when you entered the workroom, and who did you see as big competition?
Um, Brazil is such a huge country,
Yes, it is.
and basically, I didn't know the most of them. I knew Desiree Beck
Mm-hmm.
because Desiree, we knew each other before the show. But she was like the only one I actually knew before. All of the others I was meeting there. Uh, I've seen a show, a performance of Adora Black. I've seen a performance of her before, but I just realized it was her that I saw after I left the show, and I saw her Instagram, and I saw her show already. So because when I was there, I didn't remember that, because my memory sucks. Uh, yeah, but I believe when I got there, to be honest, I thought everyone was a big competition because. Um, Everyone was so elevated and so, like, charismatic. Like, the charisma of this casting is amazing. Everyone is so nice, and when I got there, okay, they are all gonna be a threat, and I better have fun through this process because that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, when I watched the premiere, I was like, okay, I have no idea who is gonna potentially be the first eliminated. I'm like, it could be any. It's crazy because everyone was so good. So I totally get that.
Yeah,
So
but
we
Twitter was actually saying I was gonna be the first eliminated because
You weren't on the
they
promo.
were. Yeah, I weren't on the promo. When they forgot me on the promo, people started instantly like, "Oh, we know who's gonna be the first eliminated. Oh, she.
conspiracy.
Oh, that's our Sherry Pie." They started saying like, "Oh, she was canceled, but she was canceled by something." Oh, that there is a Sherry Pie in Brazil. Yeah, they started saying that. Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I did think you were probably gonna be first because of the promo, not for the Sherry Pie thing. I was like, they kind of forgot Mercedes, so maybe they forgot because that person was already just like first boot. Like And that's what I thought, but I was like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go voice that into the universe until I actually see the show because I want to know who these people are. Because I don't know you, I didn't know you at all. So I'm like, I need to know. And then when we saw it, I was like, oh no, that person's not going first. I don't know who going first,
Uh,
but it's not that one.
Mhm.
It's not that one.
thank you.
I saw your entrance was so good. I really loved the curtain look. It was so good. Then we had the performance of Boogie Brazil, and we had the Brazilian Spice Runway. So I wanted to
Yeah.
know what was the concept behind your outfit for that runway.
Yeah, that outfit. It didn't. They didn't air it in the show, but I can say now. That outfit is basically because my family is from the countryside, from the field, the fields, and the place more like far away from the cities. My whole family came from this place, and they got they went urbanizing themselves through times, in search of better conditions. And there is a story of a grandmother of mine that she used to do her sons and daughters clothes
Mhm.
with I'm looking for the English expressions. Saca de arroz, saca de.
Yeah, I don't know the word, but like the material that like the fabric material where they used to put food like flour, rice,
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
burlap.
yeah.
I think is it
That
burlap?
Like a burlap sack.
Like a burlap sack.
burlap
Yes.
sack, burlap sack. Yeah. So my grandmother, she used to do. She used to use all the burlap sack that were made of fabric at that time.
Mhm.
It was flour, I believe, flour burlap sack. She used all of those fabric to make clothes to my father, to my uncles, and everyone.
Mhm.
Because they were really poor, like that was their conditions, and she used to reuse everything for that. So I decided to do this outfit uh, with this raw material, with this raw fabric uh, that relates to this burlap sacks, um, with some stamps marked on it like beans Vulcão, rice Vulcão, lentils Vulcão, coffee Vulcão. Everything was like stamped on it, and I wanted to bring it to resignificate like this fabric now in a situation of a drag queen living not more in this situation, like a wealthy dress with a lot of gold details on it.
Mhm.
So this was the story of this first outfit.
I
Okay.
love that so much, and I wish they would have shown us that story because it really adds a lot to the look.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The story adds a lot of this look, adds a lot to this look. When and there is something that I'm kind of learning after the show, which is sometimes the look itself. When I saw it done for the first time, I love this look. I think it's really beautiful. But when I watch it on the television, on the runway, kind of something happens that the details kind
Mm.
of they're kind of washed away. So it looks like a more simple dress than it actually is.
Yeah.
But that's something I'm kind of things we learn after going to the show.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, I think when you, after being on a show for the first time, you learn it. And when they have all stars and they bring you back, then you'll know these details. Like, you know what? I know what looks good on television, what looks good
Yeah,
under the lights. It might not be like, I need to add this details or make sure they're more pronounced in on TV. We learn. And like I said, when they
yeah,
pick you up for, you get all stars, don't worry,
When,
you'll learn.
not if.
I say
When?
when you get All Stars, when they do it, then you know Mercedes
Yeah,
have look.
for sure.
You hear me when I'm telling you this. When you get it, so when that call comes, and then, just know that the cup. Yeah,
Okay.
we
Uh,
predicted that.
yeah. Okay. When that happens, we're gonna use this part of the cup.
We
You
use the
heard it
clip.
here first.
You heard it here, folks. First, just use more details. Got it.
I love
So
it.
I love it. You actually loved the paper challenge. You had a great time with the paper
Yeah.
challenge because
Yeah.
nobody else worked with paper. So was that challenge hard for you? Or how hard was it?
It was hard for everyone because it's a very hard material to work with. It is very hard also because my look, I didn't use anything underneath it, like not a single corset
Oof.
or a skirt or anything. My look was entirely made of
Okay.
paper,
Wow.
entire. Even though that is structure,
Mm,
that was
yes.
like how do we say papelon?
Like craft
Hard
paper.
paper,
Yeah,
craft
hard paper.
paper.
Yeah, craft
Yeah,
paper. Oof.
Yeah.
yeah, craft paper. Like it was all made of it. So when
Even more
I
impressive.
finished it, yeah, when I finished it, it was like perfect. But as we used to move,
Yep.
walking through the runway, backstage because we
Yep.
had to walk upstairs and everything, like, and the dress getting into the sides of stuff, like beating in the side of stuff,
Yeah.
Um that's a very hard material in this way because sometimes it ripped, sometimes we had to fix it like right before entering. So it was very hard for everyone. Everyone had some kind of trouble with her look, but at the same time, I had a lot of fun because paper has a kind of a structure that fabric doesn't have, so you can have more fun. Like that had piece that had a structure. I have a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing it because when would I be able to do that with fabric? You
Yeah.
know.
Right. Maybe
So
you wouldn't even
so
think to do that. Like
yeah, I
if you
wouldn't
had
even.
the challenge and it was fabric, maybe a lot of designs that were done, you wouldn't even think to do that with fabric.
Yeah, I wouldn't even consider. Yeah, because you have to consider the gravity of the fabric.
Yes.
That's something. So I had a lot of fun. I looked around and I saw everyone like freaking out, and I was like, "Yay!" I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. And the thing is, I didn't sleep that
Mm,
day because
mm.
I brought my look to the hotel. I kept working on it, drinking energetic drinks,
Mhm.
like and cutting paper and everything. Um, you can see that when I'm walking through the runway, you can see on my face that I am tired. I am
Yeah.
like I'm like playing some kind of romantic character, like throwing the petals, but like I'm
You
really
just tired.
tired that day
I'm
because
just
I
tired.
didn't sleep.
You just tired.
Oh,
I will
and it
say
showed because you did a great, like, that was such a great look. You did a great job.
that was
Thank
one of
you.
my favorite. That was one of my favorites. Like literally between you and the
Thank you.
door, I was like, that's the top two right there. I like honestly.
I agree, but
I'm just
the judges
saying they
didn't.
didn't agree, but
The judges didn't.
look, and it is on record. It is on record of me saying that you and Adora was my top two, or and top two, and one more other person was well top three. But yeah, I said it.
Belky.
Belkis.
Uh,
I think it was Belkis. I think it was.
yeah,
But yeah,
her look
something.
was amazing as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So for the girl group challenge, when Melody picked her team, the other team kind of suspected that she was trying to be shady with the choices.
Yeah.
But you ended up being, you guys, everyone, you ended up being one of the best girl groups, period, on any franchise of the show. How did
I
it feel
agree.
to be a part of that legendary group?
I feel historical. Like Melody was actually very smart in choosing this group because we had an experience in Boogie Brazil. Um, we already knew all of them who could work in groups and who could kind of be loud and not listening. It happened in the first episode that like we had a choreographer and some of
Mm-hmm.
them wasn't even listening to the choreographer. So Melody, when she chose us based on like I'm choosing the ones that I know that we're gonna listen to each other. Like she was very specific on that. And as she chose us, we are all together like, okay, whatever happens here, let's listen to each other because this is gonna be the most important thing for us to go well in this girl group. Um, and kind of like everyone delivered lyrics, everyone delivered the singing, the choreography. The choreography was really beautiful in that stage. So I don't know, like there's nothing wrong with this girl group in my opinion. Like we kind of like all the checklists were
Check.
checked, you know.
Mm-hmm. Like
You
Uh,
mentioned
and
you mentioned everyone did well with the singing and everything, but I just wanted to note that for me, you had the best singing voice out of everyone in that
thank you.
hotel. Not just
That's
her,
because
but everyone.
that's
Mhm.
because I'm officially a drag singer. So by the
Period.
way, today I just released two songs on Spotify. It is in Portuguese, Lana, but in case you want to
I'll still
listen,
listen.
yeah, I would love to know what do you think about my song without understanding the lyrics, like just the
Oh yeah.
music. I would love to know. I would love
I,
to know that.
I would definitely look. I'll send you a message and I'll DM you on Instagram and let you know what I think. I love
Thank
listening to
you.
music that I don't know what it's about because I always say, and I said on this podcast, music is a feeling. If you listen to music
Yes.
and you feel a certain way, it doesn't matter what they're saying. You kind of can just feel it like, oh, this
Yes.
is. I love.
I
Like, I'm a musician
I
myself.
totally agree with you. I
I'm a
totally agree
musician.
with
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I'm a musician myself, so I love music, and I watch all of the lip syncs. And I'm like, no. I told River, I said, I want all the songs to be in Brazilian. I want all the songs to be Brazilian artists, Brazilian and Portuguese. I want it to be that way. So I don't know what they're saying. I just want to feel the lip sync and see what they're doing. And how you portray the lip sync is how I will get the song. Be like, oh, so they
Yeah,
must be if they moving sexy and sensual. Oh, this must be a sensual song, and it's about this. And oh, I feel that. So I'm here for it. I can't wait. Yes, that. Please send
amazing,
me.
amazing.
Please let me know
So
Again,
what
this is
the
you
why.
heard
song.
it here first. Period.
So
Period.
so so yeah. So this is why I want your opinion because I want to know how my song gets for someone who doesn't speak Portuguese.
Absolutely, I will definitely tell you that. I will listen
Yeah,
to it.
and also I want to ask you a question, Lena. I know I'm the one being interviewed, but how does this girl group was how was it received in the United States? How what did people say about it?
We loved it. Honestly, for me, and I can just go for what I felt and what I saw for people on like Twitter talking about it. It was received so well because it just felt flawless. It felt like everybody was on in their zone. Like y'all hit the sweet spot, y'all stayed in it. It was we didn't because I felt uncomfortable a little bit watching the first group. I was like, oh, okay, something. Ooh, I didn't feel that at all. I was like, ooh, this is just fun. This is just a party. It was just a good time. And everything moved
Amazing.
so seamless. I loved it. It is one of my favorite. Like, I haven't been watching, like, I'm not one of the people like who's watching Drag Race my whole life. And I know every girl group of every season of every franchise. No, I've only been watching Drag Race probably for about 2 years religiously. And this was in my top three of my favorite girl groups on any franchise that I've seen. Top three for
Amazing.
sure. Because
The only
Amazing.
people beating us, honestly, because I agree with
Philippines,
you, it's Philippines. It's
Philippines,
the Philippines.
Philippines.
We can't, like, we gotta give it to our cousins. They, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, the Philippines are
You're
doing it because like
amazing.
those last
yeah.
two seasons with well shoot Papa Pate, Bush, and then the one that they just did in season three, great. But this one, I think this one beats season three to me. I think this y'all's group
Yeah,
beats
yes.
season three girl group for me. But one and
Amazing.
two,
Amazing.
2 and 1 in that order. 2-1 Philippines, third Brazil. That was so good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amazing. Amazing.
absolutely.
Now we wish we could have more like opportunities to go with this girl group around performing
Yes.
live.
Oh,
It's like five drag queens, so it's a little bit harder to get everyone,
mhm.
but to bring everyone. But who
I
knows?
hope y'all do it. I hope one day y'all
Maybe
get a
for
chance.
like one finale, prefer like in the during the finale week, you could do like a one
Yeah,
time performance,
who knows?
That would be
right?
great.
Realness, hey,
Look,
realness, get to it.
real, I'm about to say, if y'all do it, somebody record it and send it to me, please, and thank you, because I would love
Yeah.
to see it. So, okay, you were in the top for the TV challenge, which I will say I enjoyed that very well. Y'all were so
Yeah.
funny. That was my favorite group, period, because it should have been. Y'all were so funny. But how did the three of you, Belky and Melina, prepare for that challenge?
The same way we understood the girl groups needed to be a work group, a work in group, um, we understood that this talk show needed to be as well a group working together. So the first thing when Melina chose us, and she chose me and Belki because of friendship, because we connected to each other. Uh, we had a lot of conversations like, okay, so let's help each other. If you see someone is not talking, let's you deliver to the other one. You lift the other one. My function in this talk show was being like in English you guys say anchor as well of
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
the talk show.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was the same expression, but I was the anchor of the program. Um, Melina was like the gossip girl. She was
Yeah.
full of gossips, and Belki was the one like the sensationalist. Oh my God, how sensationalista?
You
Uh,
said it
Sensationalist. You
perfectly.
said
That
it.
yes,
sensationalist,
yes.
sensationalist. So I was right, sensationalist.
Mhm.
She was like the bomb. She's doing this and that,
Yes.
and delivering like lies, always lying about something. Um, so we decided all those functions for things to work perfectly. I was the one who was paying attention because there were three blocks. We had to do certain specific things in this talk show. We had 5 minutes to each block. We had to make the guests feel comfortable and everything.
Hmm.
I was like doing that and throwing to the girls, and they were doing their part. So we worked perfectly together. And by the way, we did like a thing on Instagram, like commenting like the show.
Hmm.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but we did like a tricotargy version on Instagram, like a quick one.
Oh my
We want to make it we want to make it more often, and actually we want to make it more professionally. But we were working on it on production stuff to make it happen. We don't know if it's gonna happen, but we're trying.
Love that.
I hope you can make it happen because you all work so great together. It was so much fun to watch.
Thank
Um,
you.
so it was. So let's get into, unfortunately, the Snatch Game episode. Let's get into that. We have to talk about it, right?
Okay, yeah,
So
let's do
you
it.
you went from being in the top, right, to then um, going to Snatch Game.
To the
So
chop.
right, the chopping board. Um, so you decided to do Elkie, right? But who were your other choices? And how did you actually
Um,
decide to do her?
there were two other options that I kind of was banned of doing because there
Hmm.
are things like about uh, uh, rights that like you can do some
Copyright.
sort of copyrights and everything. But I decided to do Elke, and there was another one. There was very like side B, Cacilda Becker, which is an actress from Brazil, from São Paulo. She's a very theater actress.
Mhm.
But that's not a very known character from the audience. So it was very side B. I had it with me only if I wanted to be like kamikaze, you know? Like if I want to play difficult, I was gonna go with her. But when I was there, I kind of felt like, okay, I'm not gonna do her because um, probably they're gonna use it against me. So no, let's go with Elk Maravilla because she's a character that people know and people love Elke. So like that was basically my choice.
Hmm. Yes, I love her. I'm obsessed. She's so iconic.
I didn't know
Did
who
you
she
know?
was.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna ask.
I didn't know a lot of the people that were being portrayed in Snatch Game, so I was like, okay, I'm just learning. So I always go into international Snatch Games with knowing I probably won't know the characters, but now I just like, since I don't know who they are, you have to show me who they are. So if it's good, I'm like, well, then apparently you did good because I feel like I know this person. But then if it's bad, I'm like, well, I still don't know this. I
Yeah,
have no idea. I
yeah,
always go into Snatch Games like, okay, this is just gonna be how much do I enjoy what they're doing? Because I don't know the references, I
yeah,
don't know the people, so how much do I enjoy their performance? So that's
yeah.
just me. But
But
besides, okay, go ahead.
no, no. Go on. Sorry, I was just
Oh no, I was just listening. I was gonna go on to the next question, but if you got more, go ahead.
no, I was just saying that being there and actually being a theater girl, that there was some sort of pressure on me because of Snatch Game. They were
Hmm.
like they were saying that they were like, okay, Mercedes, you are from theater. We are expecting a lot from you. And I was like, hold those expectations because, girl, that's not only about doing theater. Um, uh, Impersonating someone is something I'm not used to do. You have to think quickly. It's an improvisation. It's theater. It's a lot of things together. It's very specific from Drag Race. So it's not like um jogo ganho. Como que seria essa expressão em inglês assim?
Like a one game, like a kind of like
One man. It's not.
kind of like a for
It's
sure
not
thing.
a.
You never know.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's not a game. It's not something you have for granted. Like just
Hmm.
because you're from
Mhm.
theater, that's
Yes.
something. So that was my thing about the Snatch Game. And also there's another thing that being being in another time zone, uh, like during the morning recording, you have to be like very quick, mentally quick
Hmm.
to think about jokes. that was really hard for me during the exhaustive process that was the show, because it is exhausting. Like you don't have time to think about anything. Like you just go, you just do it because it's very exhausting.
Mercedes, I don't know how you did this and how you know. Apparently, you see our questions because that literally was my next question was about the pressure of being. So you just answered it perfectly. So thank you. I don't even have to. You're doing my job for me. Thank you.
I'm a witch. I'm a witch. Like
I love it. I love it. Like literally, word for word, that was the question. Remember, it was like, oh,
oh my
okay.
god.
Oh, you got this.
She
Go
got it.
ahead.
She got it. Go ahead. Just keep talking. Look,
I
maybe you
love
can
it.
get
I
the
love
next
it.
question, but go ahead, River. You got the next one. My
Okay.
job was done.
Yes.
I believe you're okay. So the next question is gonna be about my runway.
Oh,
Ooh,
uh-huh.
oh, so close,
No, so close.
but
Go.
not
No.
so close.
Oh, okay.
After that, when we went to Untucked, right?
Right.
After listening to the feedback, it you gave a speech in it, and it was very like grateful and kind of praising everyone from the cast. But it also kind of sounded like you were saying goodbye. Did you? Was
I
that how you
was.
were feeling? Okay. Okay.
I was because I knew I was gonna be the one. I knew it. Like we watch the show. We know how things happen. Like uh, I understood at that point when I got the feedback. I was like, okay, I'm the one who's gonna home today. Okay, uh, I'm aware.
I
So,
mean,
I mean, you
and I
are
was not
aware,
wrong.
so you know.
I was not wrong. You know.
when you
when
know, and
you
like you
know, you
just said,
know.
and like you said, you're a witch, so you had that thought process came. It just came to you. You knew. You
I just,
knew.
I just, I just knew your answer before you saying, So
Yeah.
I just your question actually. I just knew your question before you saying it. So,
Absolutely. So I get it. I believe you when you say that because yeah. What challenge were you most excited to do that you didn't get to do?
um, I would love to do a musical. I would love to do a
Mm,
musical.
Oh, yes.
That for me was
yeah.
gonna be like
Oh,
perfect. Because I sing and I act and I love musicals and everything. That would be amazing. And I would love to do an acting challenge or challenge as well, because like not I don't consider Snatch Game an acting challenge. I would say like those where they do like a soap opera, uh,
yes.
like
Scripted.
a small scripted. Yeah,
Mhm.
I would love to do that and to create a ridiculous character. Like I would love that.
I
Okay,
love
so
it.
I wasn't gonna ask this, but since you brought it up, I'm gonna ask if you had the creative power to do a script, an acting challenge based on something from Brazilian culture, a novella, a TV show, a movie. What would you your inspiration be like based on what? Like kind of like they do the musical, like the Wicked and in that sense.
Oh my God, that's a very good question, but I
But
believe that I would do something politics related, probably, because we
Ooh.
have a lot of uh, funny politician situations, political situations here.
yes.
Uh, I, and that would be really easy to make fun of it. Like I
Mhm.
believe it would be possible.
So you said you would base it in real life. Which is
Yeah,
kind of
but
it's kind of a circus. So yes, that makes sense.
yeah, it's kind of a circus. Yeah.
Here to yeah, all around the world, it's a big, huge
Yeah,
circus. We
If
living in a
someone
circus.
understands, it's y'all.
Yeah,
yeah,
we. I mean, if you did anything political and made fun of the United States, I would laugh profusely and be like, "I agree with that. I agree with that. Nothing you're saying is wrong. We are living in dark, 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 dark
yeah,
times here. Please
and
pray
that's
for us and thank you."
and that's really sad because there Brazilians are amazing, U.S. citizens are amazing, but we all have to deal with governance, like they that are
Stupid
like
people.
stupidly stupid and shitty. And the thing is, like, the worst part of it is that we vote for them. So, like, I mean, I didn't
I didn't either.
you didn't either, but a lot of people vote for them. So that's really sad that we have to be hostage of our own governance.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That's crazy. It's okay. Well, I won't get on it because we'll be here forever talking about that nonsense.
Yeah, we're gonna
That
start to
could
cry.
that would be a whole different
A whole
podcast.
different podcast
Yeah,
that we will have to produce somewhere else. But what did you
yeah.
learn about yourself while you were filming the show?
Wow, a lot of things, a lot of things. I learned. I was before going to the show. I was kind of in the same place professionally and with my drag queen. I was achieving a lot of things in theater and with drag in theater. For example, this Shakespeare play and everything. But my drag queen, I was like in the same place for a while. And what Drag Race brought to me was like, come on, girl, move. Let's get out of this comfort zone and do something different. It was really hard for me. All of the preparation process. Um, it was really hard. Like I started. I got in the show in the first episode. I was already tired as fuck
Mm,
because all the process of preparing everything was exhausting. So I learned a lot. We have to be more to delegate more stuff to other people in these kind of situations. If I okay, I'm not gonna say if when I'm going to All Stars.
period.
Um, period. When I'm going to All Stars, I'm gonna do a lot of things different. Like I'm going to put more things in other people's hands, so I can uh, go there more calm, more
Prepared
rested,
for
Yeah.
prepared. More like I did rest. I did sleep, and then I went there to just do what I know how to do. You know, like that was something I would do today differently.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You got to
I
be
can't even
mentally,
imagine.
yeah,
It's a
you got
lot.
to be mentally prepared and physically prepared and all that. Like,
Yeah.
be in the proper headspace to go do that. Absolutely.
Yeah, and to be honest, all of that preparation, all of the challenges of those challenges, they kept happening after the show because we're still like trying to do a lot of things and releasing song. And I just recorded a video clip for my music that I released that I released today.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and taking pictures and of all of the looks that done on the show and traveling in Brazil to watch parties and everything. So we're doing a lot of stuff right now, and it's very exhausting, and you have to be like very really mentally prepared because and then suddenly open Twitter and then they are all like uh, ending up with you on Twitter, that's crazy. You have to be very in a very healthy place
Mm-hmm.
mentally to go through this and not getting crazy with all of it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we have been having a lot of great lip sync songs for this season, in my opinion, at least. I love it. But for next season, if you could add a song for the lip sync list, what song would you add as a music lover?
Oh my God, what an amazing question. I believe I would add more MPB music, like for example,
Yes.
Brazil from Gal Costa. Brazil from Gal Costa. I believe that was the best song ever for a lip sync in Brazil because this is very Brazil. I love
National
okay, I
anthem.
love pop national anthem. I love pop music. I do love pop music, but there are so much more things that we can show not only Brazil but to the rest of the world. Like even Elis Regina. If we put Elis Regina there, like Como Nossos Pais from Elis Regina,
Absolutely.
that's like, can you imagine two drag queens doing that as a lip sync
That's a finale.
in
That's a finale song.
that's a
Like
finale song. Like, não
Ooh.
quero lhe falar meu grande amor.
it's
That's great.
yeah.
So
I was
that
thinking
would be
maybe
my
like Alcione and like I want like
Alcione.
deep female voices,
Ah,
please.
mas tem que me prender, tem que seduzir.
Please, exactly.
That's
That's what we need. Thank you.
yeah. We're gonna send this to you, Lana, for you to listen to this song.
River's been sending me music,
I'm,
and I have been appreciating. I love a lot of it. Like everything she sent, I'm like, yes, yes, Lana,
Yes,
yes.
yes,
and we have
yes.
so much great music, so it's
If if there is one thing that we can say about Brazil is that we have one of the best music in the world. Like
I don't doubt it.
Brazilian music is very like amazing. Like it's something really specifically beautiful.
yes.
I'm gonna be
But
honest. See,
you know,
yeah, I love, and this is just me really telling myself, I really do like when I say I like international music that I don't know, love it because I feel like Latin music as a whole is
yeah,
so good. It's so good. Mexican, like all like I love the music, like Tejano music. Please, please don't get me started. I will listen to that on a regular basis, and my friend's like, "Why are you listening to that? You don't even know what they're saying." Don't care. I'm just grooving. I'm just love,
yeah.
love. So I do the music that River has sent me. I love. I'm like, yes, the female voice is amazing. I just like music. If it makes me feel a certain way, I just love it. Like, make me feel something. I love it.
You know, as Madonna would say, music makes the people come together.
It
You know,
does. It
Yes.
does. I was like, Madonna, that's the truest thing you've never said, girl. That's so true. That's
So
so
true.
true. But yeah, go ahead, River.
So for next season, I also want to know if you could cast a queen for next season, who would you cast? I'm giving you all the power here
oh,
today.
oh my God, there are. Can I say I can say only one?
Oh no,
You can say as many as you
you can
want.
say more if you want. It's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna say from some. They are all from São Paulo. I'm gonna say three drag queens from São Paulo that I would love to see there. One of them is Shaniqua Laquisha,
Okay.
which is from São Paulo. She's amazing. She's very talented, and she would eat all of those lip syncs because she's a very strong performer. Um, there's another one which is Maldita Hammer, which she is a costume designer and she has a costume atelier. She was
Ooh.
my sewing teacher.
Mm,
She's
yes.
really good at it, and she has a very dark aesthetics. Like she's very like dark, bad humored. She's always very acid, and she's amazing. She's like very witchy.
Mm.
Uh, she I love her aesthetics and her personality. She would be I believe she would be loved by the audience. And there's another one that I would say, Mahina Starlight.
Yes.
Uh, she, she is resident in Casa Fluida in São Paulo. She like does shows like every week, like from uh, uh, Friday, Saturdays. She's like every day doing drag, doing different shows, different looks. She's very, very talented. She does her looks as well. A very good performer, and I believe, and she's very fan of the show. So I believe she would love to be there. She would be one of the names I would say.
Okay.
Let's hope that casting is listening.
Period.
Yeah, let's hope it.
Okay, so we're gonna let you go soon because we don't want to take up too much more of your time. But I have to
Oh,
ask these some rapid fire questions, and this is about you, the girls of your season. So I'm gonna ask you
right.
a question, and you just give me a name of who you think from the season this represents. So,
Okay.
all right. So, who is the shadiest queen?
Oh, the shadiest. I believe Ruby Knox.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can see that.
Ruby Knox, she's very
love it.
shady.
I can
Yeah,
see that. Who was
that
is
that bitch.
That bitch.
That
Yes.
that
that
So
bitch?
funny.
bitch. Yeah.
Who is the mug of the season?
Oh, Melina Blade.
Mm, yeah,
Hmm.
she eats.
Yeah. I didn't even have to had to think about
Yeah,
it. Like she is the mug of the season.
period.
Absolutely.
Which queen have you gotten to know the best since filming?
Oh, Belky. We really connected. We've been really good friends since then.
Mhm.
Um, every now and then we call each other and like gossip a lot. We're really really connected.
Okay. Who would you want to go on tour with the most?
Um, I would love to go on tour with all of them. It's such a great casting. They're also talented, and I have a really good time every time I am with all of them. So for me, any of them, I would love to be on tour.
Okay. And who is your Miss Congeniality?
Well, internet is saying me, but I cannot
Yes.
say myself. I cannot say myself. So I'm gonna say Belky.
Okay.
Hmm.
I was
That is who
I
we
was going to
think.
say you.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
honestly thinking it is going to be between you or
You
Belky.
and okay,
For sure.
yes.
yeah, I agree. I agree.
I
I
mean,
said
maybe
it.
Ruby. Who knows?
I don't know. It depends on because the casting is gonna vote it. So I don't know.
Right.
We don't know.
Okay. So Mercedes, that's all the questions I got for you.
Oh,
Truly appreciate you being here and taking the time to talk to us. Please let us know let the people know where they can follow you and plug anything you want to plug so we can put that out into the atmosphere and people can support you.
yeah. Okay. So first of all, I want to thank you very much for this invitation. I loved talking to you. I can't wait for it to go live so I can share it in my social media. Um, you guys can find me in my Instagram, Mercedes Vulcão, Twitter, Mercedes Vulcão, TikTok, Mercedes Vulcão, always Mercedes with a Z. You can find me as well in Spotify because I just released two songs. They're amazing. I did it, so I'm gonna say it is amazing. Uh, please listen to it. Go there and listen to it. I have a YouTube channel as well in which I'm gonna release a music video. So be alert. And also, I have my Merchant website in which I'm selling T-shirts and shorts, and there are pins. There are a lot of stuff there. You can see that in my Instagram. I have the link in my bio. Um, so you can have it and you can help the artist.
Absolutely.
And that's it. I believe I said everything.
Well, we are going to put all of those socials, all your socials, and your merch link in our description below. So if you need to find it, you can click here. Also, go support Mercedes. Buy the shirts. Look, I think I know somebody who might buy a shirt right away from this podcast. So just saying, buy the shirts, buy the shorts, go check out the music, support them on Spotify. Check out the music video when that comes out. Go, just go to the Instagram, Facebook, and like,
Give the
hey,
queen $1.
I'm about to say, send
Yeah.
PayPal's. What I don't know whatever it is. You can tip your queens. Tip this queen. Period.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Absolutely.
so much for joining us. It was such a delight.
Oh, thank you. It's equally like it was equally a delight for me. I love being here.
Absolutely. And you all support us too while we're supporting Mercedes. Support us too by hitting the subscribe button on your way out. Subscribe to this channel, subscribe to all of our channels. All the links will be in the description below. Follow us on our audio podcast platforms. All those links are down in our description with our Patreon, all of our socials at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. And then don't forget to get our merch at lanagcreations.etsy.com. Get that too. Get Mercedes merch, get our merch, do all the things. And we're going to get out of here because we got more stuff to do because we're going to constantly give you content and you're going to continue to watch. So we're going to go. You click on that next video and we will see you all next time. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.